What's good, world? It's the Great 32t coming to you live. And look, I want to go over a few different things today. This is the Breakthrough Conference show. And yes, it's just me speaking to the followers, speaking to the fans, speaking to the guests today. The first thing that I want to go over today is the power of a thought. The power of a thought. Being able to think of something and it happen in life. I just want to give a little synopsis, guys. Just a short story just for you all. And the principle of this story: as a man thinketh, so is he. As a woman thinketh, so is she. But as a man thinketh, guys, so is he. Little quick story. A few years ago, I made up in my mind I wanted to move to Florida. I said, by any means necessary, I'm moving to Florida. I'm taking this life that I'm in right now. I'm done with it. I'm getting ready to graduate school. I wanted to change. I needed to make an impact on my life. So I thought in my mind, just me and my girlfriend at the time, I was just like, we are gonna pack our bags and we're moving to Florida. So during this time, I didn't have a vehicle, didn't have transportation. All I had was an idea, guys, and a vision. And once you have a vision, guys, the world will ask you, do you want to make this vision a reality, guys? Once you have a dream, once you have a goal, the world will ask you. So during that time, we said, okay, we want to move to Florida. Let's take a trip, right? So we had a few $100 saved up. We took our first trip to Orlando, Florida. And as a man thinketh, so is he, and as a woman thinketh, so is she. So we went out there for about maybe 5 days. We were going around trying to find different apartments and places that we could go to, and speaking with different people and even other jobs, and just trying to reach out to people. And they were saying, well, if you're not in Florida, we can't offer you this position. So it was just so much things that we were going through during that time. So when we came back home, it was like, okay, we got to find transportation. So I had $1,000. My girlfriend at the time, now my wife, had $1,000. We put that $2,000 together, guys, and guess what? We purchased our first van. And what we did, guys, we started packing up our stuff. We're moving to Florida. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a woman thinketh, so is she, guys. We're moving to Florida. So what we did in that time, guys, packing up all our stuff, we rented an Airbnb for 30 days. We said if it doesn't work within these 30 days, we could potentially come back home. But in those 30 days completely changed our life, guys. 2018 summer grinding, guys. Those 30 days living in an Airbnb, looking for different jobs, looking for different opportunities, going to huge job fairs, trying to find different opportunities, trying to find, our next phase of life, our next way of making income, guys. And faith, the grain of a mustard seed, guys, is all you need to really make your dream become a reality. So we packed up, guys. I called my Uncle George, who lives in South Carolina. We drove the first 7 hours, stopped in South Carolina. And guys, at Fayetteville, South Carolina, we had this best chicken spot you can imagine, guys. I forgot the name of it, but the lemonade was great. We was headed to the South, guys. I seen gas prices start to go down. And look, we probably only spent maybe like $300 to $400 on gas, guys, within that whole trip. So it was a tremendous blessing. So we finally get to Orlando, guys. We finally check into our Airbnb. We have our van at the time packed with clothes. It's just me and her in the front seat, and the back seats are laid down, the trunk is laid down, and everything is just packed with all our stuff, to move in here down here in Florida, guys. So after the first 30 days, we made up in our mind. We was like, we have to find a job. It got down to almost like the last few weeks, guys. At this time, money was running low. We were trying to really figure out what we were going to do. And how many of you know that God opens doors, guys? God opens doors. So within, I want to say 3 weeks of being in Florida, finally got a job. Finally, was out grinding, hustling, guys, in Sam's Club, doing a marketing business, selling windows. At this time in my life, I did not know how I was going to get it or what I was going to do, selling windows. Then during that time of just selling those windows, I'm coming home from work one day, and I drive past this church. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a high school or a school, but I did some research online and I found out it was a university. I was like, okay, let me see if they have a basketball team. So I researched some more. Guys, they had a basketball team, right? So I called the coach, set up a tryout, guys, and boom, I was able to get on the team. But in that process, guys, I just say that to all my people, to all my entrepreneurs that are scared to take a risk on your destiny, that are wondering like, what's on the other side? Like, as a man thinketh, so is he. I made up in my mind that by any means necessary, I wanted to move to Orlando, Florida, guys. I wanted to move here in Central Florida, Kissimmee, palm trees every day, beautiful weather. I made up in my mind that this is what I wanted to do. In Maryland, in that state, I was going through a struggle. I was going through a pain, dealing with my mom every single day, trying to get things done. And, I was so frustrated with everything going on, and I wanted to live my dream, guys. And that's what I did. I took a step out on faith. Every day I was buying Florida orange juice because I wanted to move to Florida. And I get to Florida, finally have an opportunity. We lived in so many different Airbnbs, guys, trying to get to the next level. Finally, after probably about 7 months of just living in different Airbnbs, we found a place that wanted to have us stay there. A lady by the name of Maritza, and she opened up her home, guys. We was living in a whole house, had our own bedroom, had a bathroom, running water, microwave, stove, refrigerator room, guys. She blessed us for a whole year staying in her house, guys. Only paying $600 rent. I'm at the time working a part-time job. My wife was finding some different jobs and stuff, getting blessed and paying $600 together, $300 a piece, guys, trying to make ends meet and pay our insurance and do all those little things, guys. But God did not give up on us. We didn't give up on God. We continue to have faith, guys. We thought in our mind, this is what we want to do. And after that year of living with Maritza, passing through 2019, we said we needed our own place. We took a step out on faith, guys, saved up our money during that whole time, and God blessed us with our own place. In this 2020, that $2,000 van that we were riding around wouldn't start January 1st. It was working December 31st, but it wouldn't start January 2020, guys, that first day. So we put our heads together. We end up within probably about 6 days, but we want to say it was January 6th, we were blessed with our own brand new 2011 with like 900 miles on it, guys, vehicle. And it was a Toyota, guys, super clean, super fresh. You could tell maybe like an old couple or somebody had it. Didn't even have that many miles on it, no major accidents or issues. So God blessed us with that new vehicle and a new place to stay within 1 year, guys. And it was a blessing because during that time, we didn't know that we were going to have all these blessings happen. We didn't know what was going to happen in our life. But the message I want to give to you, as you think, you become. And right now I'm at the stage in my life where I'm blessed with this, but I still desire more. I know God has more for me. I know that this is not the end of my journey. And just to fast forward just to rewind a little bit ago, during this time, I was looking for a way to go to college, looking for a way to go to school, and I stand here before you. To all my high school seniors out there that may be watching this video, all my people that may be watching this video, I didn't know where the blessing was coming. I just knew it was coming. I didn't know where or what time it was coming, but I knew it was coming. So in that time, guys, I prepared myself. And today I stand before you in my last semester getting ready to graduate college. My last semester getting ready to graduate college. And it's a blessing because as I thought, things happened. Went to my community college, got my associate's degree, graduated, made the decision to make the leap to move, found a school, found where God wanted me to be, and I'm still pushing, guys. I'm still trying to be the best version of myself each and every day. So to all my entrepreneurs out there that are scared to take risks in life, that are just playing it conservative, maybe just be saving up money, just don't know why. But look, I'm telling you, when you think of that dream, when you think of that goal, the universe will ask you, is this what you really want? Because when they ask you that, you'll have to go through those trials, tribulations, but on the other side of that pain, guys, on the other side of that cloudy nature, On the other side of that unsure, not knowing when it's going to happen, there's blessings. If you stay consistent and you stay diligent and you continuously think positive thoughts, there's blessings on the other side. So I just want to give you some inspiration today. No matter what you're going through in your life, continue to let God operate you. Continue to work through those trials and work through those issues, because life, the road to success is up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up again and down again, up again, down again. But at the end of the day, if you continue to have faith and believe that you're going to make it, you will make it. This is the Great 32T. Look, I personally want to invite you. If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a person trying to get to that next level, if you have a motivational testimony, I personally want to offer you an opportunity to join me at the Breakthrough Conference Show. Here on the show, I believe in business. It's about developing personal relationships and growing. So look, if you want to develop that personal connection with me, Raymond McLeod, the Great 32T, visit www.thebreakthroughconferenceshow.com. www.thebreakthroughconference.com. It's thebreakthroughconference.com. You will have an opportunity to be here on the show. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this today. I will be up to date and keeping you up to date. I'm getting ready to launch a brand new website as well called TheGreat32t.com, TheGreat32t.com. How I became the Great 32T. One of my mentors in the midst of my freshman year of college, when I was struggling trying to get to school, he said, Ray, you had to define who you are. So in the midst of that crazy moment, guys, in the midst of that pain, in the midst of the struggle, in the midst of having a dream and not, finally had the opportunity to define who I was. And at that moment, I chose the greatest. I wanted to be the greatest Raymond McLeod I could be. So visit TheGreat32t.com if you personally want to connect with me, or if you just want to be on the Breakthrough Conference Show, share your vision, share your testimony, visit www.thebreakthroughconference.com. Once again, that's www.thebreakthroughconference.com. Look, growth will come in God's time. I want to give you this illustration real quick. A farmer, he plants a seed, the sun comes up, the sun goes down, the sun comes up, he waters it, the sun goes down, he checks on it, he puts it in soil where it can grow. In your life, guys, you may not be receiving the growth fast as you want it. You may not be a millionaire tomorrow, but I guarantee you, you continuously plant your seed in soil, water it, let the sun come up, let the sun come down, water it, let the sun come up, let the sun come down, pick the weeds around it, give it a foundation where it can grow, and I promise you, you will start to sprout. And as you sprout, continue the process, and you'll start to germinate. You'll start to turn into a leaf. And then after a while, you'll start to turn into a small tree. And after that small tree, you'll turn into a big tree. And after that big tree, you'll start producing fruit to help bless other people. No matter where you are in your business or in your industry, continue to produce, continue to grow, continue to set yourself on a foundation to where you can grow. I understood in Maryland, I accomplished everything I need to accomplish, and it was time for me to find fertile soil. So guys, don't be afraid to invest in yourself, invest in your dream, invest in your future. Because at the end of the day, when you pass away, when you're dead and gone, people will only have the memories that they shared of you. And that will determine your legacy. You can no longer market yourself, but people will have the memories of you, of your legacy, and how they felt working. And that will determine your future. Continue to stay focused. It's the Great 32T. Once again, if you want to connect with me personally, visit www.thegreat32t.com. Or if you want to be on the Breakthrough Conference Show, visit thebreakthroughconference.com. Thebreakthroughconference.com. So you have a wonderful day, and may God continue to bless you and fill you up as you continue to grow on your journey. It's the Great 32T. One love.